Sup, Devils? J-Dog back and some more goddamn questions. Before we get to the questions, though, got some metal to show, which some of you guys love. I want to show some stuff. But I got my personals in. Hells doesn't have them in stock yet. They might arrive the pack by the time this video goes up. But I got my personal in of everything. Got the goddamn shirt on of the reissue of Acheron Rites of the Black Mass, their debut album. True goddamn satanic death metal. But satanic as it goddamn gets. But what's nice is, because Rites of the Black Mass has been pressed a few times in recent years, this is hands down the goddamn best pressing. No doubt about it. Is, first off, the picture of this, there's only 100 goddamn made. 96 out of 100 is mine. That's limited shit. So when you see, because I think Sea-Dog, he got them on wholesale, and he said, they're kind of pricey. I think they were like $30 wholesale. But when people see that shit, I don't even understand why they would question it. Yeah, there's 100 made. Like, no, of course it's going to be expensive. I knew it as a kid, and the limited shit is what you buy up. Like, because a case, like, I guess I should explain it, because some people, I think they don't know this information, which is like, I can't remember if I knew before we started Hells or not, but it was common sense. Like, oh, yeah, like, I got it instantly. I was like, oh, yeah, I just figured that maybe. Is the less you press, the more your cost per unit is. So to press 100, your cost is way fucking more than if you're to press 500. You know, most underground bands, they press 500 LPs. And when I say way more, it's like more than double. Like your unit cost on a 12-inch LP, non-double LP, to press 500, roughly, depends on what you do and inserts and shit. You're talking maybe $9, something like that. Yeah, $8, $9. To press 100, from what I've seen, it's usually around 20. It's usually more than double. It's that much more. Like just the manufacturer cost, and then your price goes up through the roof when you give royalties to the band, because let's say they sent Acheron even just 10%, 10. He's down to goddamn 90 copies, and he has to divide his 90 divided by whatever it costs $2,000 to make them. So it's like when people say it, I'm like, no shit, dummy. And personally, I prefer it like that. Like, I don't want a bunch of fucking poser-ass canoes owning it. I'd much rather there be less pressed and pay a higher price. Hence, going to see Merciful Fate, dude. Last time I saw him in Detroit Arena, it was fucking miserable. A couple thousand people there. It sucked ass. I'd much rather they charge $300 to $400 a tickets and allow 500 people. Have it at the goddamn Gore Ballroom like I saw him in 1999. I'd much rather pay that. The next time Merciful Fate comes through, to be honest, I don't even think I'm going to go. It was a fucking miserable as shit. Oh, this is basically going to see Slayer. I don't like stadium shows. That's just like, it's just so soulless and just so mainstream and so goddamn corporate. It's not even a good time. Oh, you've seen the band. You've seen them from a fucking mile away around a bunch of goddamn poser-ass jabronis that you're just annoyed shitless by. Meanwhile, you paid $25 goddamn dollars a park minimum. Beers are $15, $20. It's just fucking stupid. I don't think it's a good time at all. To me, if it's my kind of crowd, it's got to be under 1,000. I mean, I can understand for a fest. That's a little goddamn difference. But if it's a show, 1,000 max. Other than that, I have actually no interest to go on. I think that's even deep down before I had that goddamn Fate experience. That's why I've never gone to see Slayer or Iron Maiden. I've had opportunities too. I remember when they came through. It's just like, I'm just so not even interested, dude, to go to see some lawn chair fucking metal, be around a bunch of goddamn douche rockers. But same goes with goddamn the physical format. When it's more limited, it's way more cool. Like, what are you talking about? Goddamn double LP of the actual album. Again, this is their first full length, but it also has a goddamn 1991 demo on here, which so does the CD. CD's a double disc. So there's CDs, LPs, picture discs, cassettes, and hell, even slip mats and shirts. Shit, we're just short of goddamn hats, socks, and undies, goddammit. Turntable slip mat. That'll just go with my goddamn LP. And then he pressed cassettes. He sent me the cassette. And the LP I know is limited to 250, because I know that because it's set on the site, and it's hand numbered on a 250. So again, limited. So a double LP, gatefold cover. Fucking it's And I think there's 2 or 3 different colors. I got the splatter vinyl. Maybe one version of the color? I can't remember. But generally speaking, I like splatter vinyl a lot. I always have. Color vinyl in general, but splatter is what I prefer, but it's a double goddamn record. The 1991 demo, too. I can't remember if that's on the... because it sounded really good. Fuck, I forget what it's called. I believe Full Moon put it out years ago. I think it was Full Moon Production. There's a demo disc that came out, I don't know, probably 20 years ago. That's about when I got it. And I know it's got the very early demos. I don't know if this 1991 album demo's on there. I couldn't remember it because it's been a while since I put that goddamn disc on. But it's a full-length fucking demo. Fuck, I can't think of the goddamn name of the CD. But nonetheless, I fucking have it. And just putting this demo on, I was, oh shit, I don't remember that any of the demos sounded this goddamn good. Really good sound quality. And Vince's vocals are a little bit more black metal style. More the highs than the goddamn lows. Vocals are all with the occasional high here and there. Is all low vocals pretty much on the album. And then, so yeah, you could spruce up on it for goddamn Dead by Dog because they're doing an old school goddamn set. And of course, songs like Ave Satanas, I think that's their hit, which is, I like that song a lot, but it's not my favorite by any means. But I know that's one of their goddamn hits. They even re-recorded it for Anti-God, Anti-Christ. But Thou Art Lord and probably trying to think whether we consider the hits on there. Maybe Unholy Praises. Yeah, maybe that. But and then all the demo songs, I don't think there's any unreleased songs. But again, it sounds good and it sounds drastically different as opposed to, some demos you're like, this is just a much shittier sounding version of the album with no additional charisma. That actually has a different charisma where, I can tell a difference other than it's just ass sound quality. That's the problem with some demos, because everybody thinks, Dog's a demo guy. I would say 70-80% of the time, yeah, but not always. Definitely there's times the albums are better. Like, for example, Inverted. It's funny, I re-listened to that Reinvocation of Beast just because we got a restock, so I figured I'd throw it back on the play, and I own it, but it's in the shop, it's convenient. The demos are on there, the mini CD and the 7-inch EP. And I like that stuff, but the debut album, the Shadowland, which coming out on Hells, which is, it's not even laid out. Dude, I don't know what the fuck's up with those guys, too. Reply to me. It's confusing which one was talking, what the fuck is there's Mats? I don't even know what his name is. He signs off, he doesn't even sign off. Is he M-A-T-S? Is that his name? Mats? And then, what's his face? The guy that I actually met 20 years ago, came to my parents' house, Dwayne Morris, brought him over. Why the fuck am I forgetting his goddamn name? He was in Nomenon. I actually met him. At the time, I didn't even realize he was in Inverted. We got a photo with him. He sent me the photo. He's like, remember this? I'm like 18 years old. I'm wearing a Merciful Fate Nuns Have No Fun shirt. Holy fuck, I forgot all goddamn about that. Technically met the homeboy. He's emailed me a few times, but nonetheless, I had some photos. They finally found some photos. And he sent me just a picture like, yeah, you think these photos are good enough? I'm like, fuck yeah. Press photos, like, of course. Include them for the LP and the CD. It's the first time on vinyl. Well, it's been bootlegged once, 100 copies, I guess. But first time officially on vinyl and then reissued on CD. And I wanted to include some extra photos of that era if they had them. And he found some. So, yeah, I just got to go to the other guy's house to scan them or whatever. That was months ago. And then I emailed him a couple times. No reply. No, I'm starting to think dead or in jail. And in that case, I'll just use what we got. I just put it out as goddamn is. Because I even asked them when I was talking about doing my show on Howland if Inverted would be interested in playing. No reply. And keep in mind, this is coming from guys that they were to reply within, they weren't always like the fastest reply, but generally speaking, within 24 hours, I think the longest I ever waited was 48 hours. And I emailed them 3 or 4 fucking times, and this is 2 months' time. Nothing. Just no reply. No reply. That to me screams dead or in jail. Because there's no, like, he was on the ball showing me the shit. So I don't know. But nonetheless, like, talking about Inverted, like, I think that album is significantly better than the demos and shit. Even though I like the demos, like the EP, but the album smokes it. So there's exceptions to where I like the albums more than the demos. But so that's that. Hell should be getting, I doubt we're getting the goddamn shirts. But I don't even know if we're getting the picture of this. We might only be getting cassette CDs and the LPs because the picture of this is only 100 made. I mean, maybe we're getting some. So, but like I said, that was just my own personal goddamn order. Same time, just got in the same goddamn day. Shout out to goddamn Benenson. I got one of the greatest goddamn black death metal albums ever. They never hit me up for a reply because I only own the LP. He went out and got 2 CDs, I guess, one for him, one for me. Never heard of the band, so it was appreciation, I guess, for saying, hey, dog, thanks for hooking me up with the good shit. Is right goddamn here. In Aeternum, Forever Blossoming. This is definitely one of the best goddamn, dissection style Death and Black albums ever, without a fucking doubt. And I recall seeing these, maybe, or at least maybe I just seen on Metal Archives, but I never owned these 7-inch goddamn picture disc. So I have to spin this in Aeternum. Demon Possession he sent, so that is cool as fuck. I don't think Demon Possession and Hellion is the 2 songs. I don't know I can't remember if those are on anything else, because again, I have that compilation LP, and then the second album, Pestilent Plague, all only on vinyl. I don't have any CDs. Well, now I do. So I don't know if this is on the comp LP, if they use those songs, but nonetheless, I'll throw that on the goddamn player here in the shop. So appreciate that, goddamn homeboy. So between the Acheron, get your goddamn Acheron, because that way you'll have at least that for goddamn Dead by Dog, the goddamn nicest versions in existence, because I own a couple different versions. Like Vic Records repressed the CD. Their version's good, not as nice as that goddamn double digipack. The LP that came out, I think we have a few of those in stock too. They're not bad. But I mean, this one's like a deluxe version, double LP, gatefold cover. So there's no version that's shit. But I'm just saying, like, as far as the packaging shit, this one's by far the goddamn best. And to my knowledge, first time ever on fucking picture this. So, and again, real fucking DM, actual true satanic death metal. It's just these fucking kiddos crack me the fuck up. They don't know shit like this. Like to me, I always just assume that, granted, I don't even assume it anymore, especially not with the kids. You say you like death metal, I'm assuming you're talking about, yeah, exactly, shit like Acheron, the stuff from the late 80s, early 90s death metal. Granted, do I like every single band? No, but I mean, I assume you're talking about the obvious shit. I remember a show, I don't know, within the last month or two, one of the later shows, of course, somebody talking to me, and I think he saw the channel, but kind of hasn't. It's one of those type of deals where they're like, hey, bro, like, it's like, I can't tell if he's talking because of the channel, and they're so goddamn drunk, you don't get a solid answer, and it's just, he was young. I mean, not 15 young, but in his 20s for sure, and just, oh, fuck, bro, you like stabbing, bro? Oh, fucking God. Is that goddamn newbie kiddo fucking band with the chick singing? Is that the same band? I think I heard it, or at least I heard people flapping their gums about them. Don't even know if I listened to it, but I highly doubt it. And why the hell are you bringing up stupid shit like that over goddamn Acheron or Hideous Manglius or mandatory shit or the Almighty Desecration, like I said, or Exploding Zombies? Like, that's what I'm talking about. It's just most of the people, and I guess that's what this channel's good for, is educating, is like, they just know what's rammed down their throats. Don't get me wrong, the Cannibals, Deicides, and Morbid Angels, especially in the 90s, was guilty of that too. Granted, that's essential shit, but a lot of the people, like, that was the only death metal bands they knew, is because they're not too super passionate about it. They only knew about those death metal bands because it was jammed down their throat. Like, if this was 1993, how many of those fucking jabronie poser fucking weekend warriors knew about, like, immolation or incantation? Very fucking few. You had to actually kind of be into it and do a little bit of digging to know about that goddamn shit. And even that wasn't super underground. It's not like it was just a demo-only band or a 7-inch only band. They're on fucking Metal Blade Records and Relapse Records, like notable labels, but they wouldn't know that shit because it wasn't what was completely rammed down your throat. That's why it's just annoying when I get asked the trendy shit of the time as a question. Like, again, dude, I never did that when I was because when I was like that age or even younger, I was at a show. I don't think I ever once, even at 15 years old, asked in a conversation, you just kind of randomly talking metal with somebody at a show, like Cannibal, bro, like Suffocation. Like, I didn't bring up obvious shit. I'd bring up stuff that maybe this guy's never heard of. That's with the kids that I see. It's always this dumbass, obvious, blood fucking incantation with stabbings and I'm hearing the name thrown around. Oh God, I'm already fucking turned off like a motherfucker. I think somebody sent me it once, maybe a YouTube link, and I'm just like, oh God, I can just tell by looking at this. If this is death metal, then I'm into fucking disco, goddammit. But that's cool. No, I don't. I maybe I heard it, maybe I haven't, man. But no, I don't. And in best case scenario, you put it on, it's probably fine. Oh, fuck me dead. This again? You definitely don't need it over Asheron. I can tell you that right goddamn now. If you're a death head, like. But again, it's just that's the problem. It's just because that's what's rammed down your throat. That's all. That's what they know. What's at the forefront. And that's not a passionate person about it. Can't possibly be. Why are you mentioning all the big fucking shit that's blown up, that's being talked about on social media, that's the trending topic on fucking Instagram? I want nothing to do with that goddamn shit. That's trends, following trends. I don't follow trends. I want to be as far out of the loop of trends as possible. So, hey, the fuck who? On the goddamn questions, David Moore's paid question. Sup, Devil? I love the show. I was wondering if you could give a shout out to my band and check out one of our songs. I painted the album cover myself and made the logo on Photoshop. Hope it's not too polished for you. The music was, that's for goddamn sure. We are completely independent. Email us at wretchedidol@gmail.com if more money is required or I did this wrong. I'm kind of techno-tard. Stay metal, brah, brah. The thing you goddamn did wrong, you're lucky that goddamn your email was your band name. Because, yeah, I'll send you didn't send me no goddamn link. You didn't tell me your band name. You didn't tell me what I'm reviewing. You didn't tell me what I'm looking for. You got the goddamn price wrong, but it's fine because it'll be very, very quick. Price for reviews is goddamn $50, but nonetheless, I give it a quick listen. Came right up on YouTube and Metal Archives, so you're lucky. I was like, oh, this is what he's talking about. You got one album on Holy 2025, full length. To me, it sounds like fucking tough guy fucking death metal, dude. Overpolished, oversaturated, a tough guy death metal. Pantera trying to play goddamn death metal. Just the tough guy growling vocals, very fucking polished, watered down. The recording and shit, it's just like. I'm not going to go as far as insulting as twinkcore, but I can tell you right now, if any twinkcore was like, I like some death metal, they're going to like this. It's right on the fucking verge of it. So, I mean, I listened to about 2 minutes, man. I had to shut it off. It was kind of giving me a headache, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, dog wasn't digging it. Not my cup of DM. Eugene Wellen, paid question. Sup, dog? Uh-oh, Jim question. Uh-oh. That's okay. We'll finish it off. Sign off here, goddammit. Well, looks like more of a goddamn Jim story, so I don't know, maybe people might find this entertaining. I'm sure you keep to yourself, but have you ever interjected yourself to help someone when they're doing something completely wrong / unsafe form-wise? Nope, I figure fuck them. Let them fuck themselves up, let them kill themselves under the bar, whatever. I've seen a guy, some kiddo, actually I wasn't there, Lindsay saw it, but I missed it. I came in 5 minutes goddamn later. She got there a little early. He broke his fucking wrist doing squats. How the fuck do you break your goddamn wrist doing squats? Right. He had to leave there on a stretcher, literally, because he had like 4 plates on the fucking like 405. I mean, he has no business squatting. It's like he could maybe squat 135, 1 plate. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, I've never done that in my life. Now, don't be wrong. Even my younger years when I was trying to use heavier weights because you thought that was the good idea, I never did anything that I wasn't like 100% confident. At worst case scenario, I could do 5 reps with this because I've done weights close to that. Like, let's say you're doing, like, when you're first starting off, you're doing like 185 on something, and let's say you got it 10 times. To think that you could do 225 for 5, maybe you can, maybe you can't. Let's say you've never done it. But it's not outlandish. You're not like, I mean, minimally you should get 1 or 2, probably 5, some 4 or 5. What the fuck are you putting 4 plates on there for? You're lucky you didn't kill yourself, you stupid fuck. The weight was so goddamn heavy for his goddamn Screech Powers ass that he couldn't even hold the bar in the position on the squat. Forget being able to actually do the goddamn movement. So it broke his goddamn wrists. It means you couldn't even hold the bar on your back, that you were nowhere even close to that strength level. It's fucking idiots. Honestly, dude, I just get a good laugh when I mean, granted, I wasn't there for that one, but I'm just saying I see idiots doing similar shit. I'm just roll my eyes, whatever, man. If you end up dead, that's on you, dude. One less insect in here. I have taken up my goddamn equipment. That's the way I goddamn see it. I don't watch people when I'm doing cardio, I can't help but notice douchey canoe jocks yanking on cables for tricep extensions / lat pull downs, etc. Show off the most weight. I'm aware of the phenomenon, and I kind of notice it when I first walk in, but I'll be completely honest with you, dude. I have the mental mindset and the folk when I'm in the gym, dude. I'm so fucking in my own little bubble that if I was in New York fucking Times Square on fucking New Year's Eve, and I was in the center of the crowd, that I wouldn't even realize any of them fucks are even there. That's how blurred I am. Dude, all the time when we're out and about, Lindsay would be like, oh, that guy goes to our gym. Never seen him before. What do you mean? He's there every day. Never seen him before. Because I'm literally that in my bubble. Don't talk to me. And I'm not even paying attention to there. I'm focusing on what I have to do and just in the zone. Just in the mental zone, headphones in, just thinking about what I got to do. And it's kind of like an own personal meditation. So to be completely honest with you, I don't even see what they do. But yeah, I'm aware of the phenomena. I have seen it. And when I'm walking in before I'm going to change out of the goddamn street clothes, yeah, I see the fucking fucktards all the goddamn time. I see some buff dudes, not quite Nick Walker. Well, yeah, dude, my gym's actually a good gym, but there's nobody even close to a goddamn... I've never been inside a gym where there's like even anyone on Nick Walker goddamn level. In good shape, do bench presses with shitty form. Dude, that's literally... I can literally count on one hand in my personal gym, and I've seen literally thousands over the year, literally thousands of people coming and going. What do you see? Because every day you're going to see at least one person. How many times I've been in that gym? Over 1,000 times. On the bench press, right? Flat bench press. What I consider correct form to work your goddamn pecs, I've seen maybe 10 times where I was impressed with their form. Pause off the fucking chest. Proper elbow flare. Why is your ass raising off the bench? The proper elbows pinned fucking back as far... And I'm not talking about the dumbass powerlifting move to where you're just move... I think that shit's dumb as fuck. That's another reason why I don't like fucking powerlifting. Don't get me wrong, it's impressive if you can move a lot of weight. But that whole thing of arch your back so much so you're limiting the range of motion. Did you ever... Go look it up. I never looked it up myself, but other podcasts are talking about. There's literally a fucking this little Asian girl, tiny little Asian girl. She does a 225-pound bench. I've never seen a female in my life do a 225-pound bench, just so you goddamn know. It's impressive if a chick can do 135. Don't get me wrong, I know they exist. There's girls out there that can do 315. I'm just saying, in person, I've never seen it. There's this tiny Asian girl who doesn't even look like she could do a 60-pound bench. She does a 1-rep 225 max, but literally had to move the bar like less than 1 inch. It almost didn't even have to move the bar because she was able to arch her, so flexible, arch her back so much that you just bring the bar out. Oh, I got it, man! And it counts as a legal powerlifting lift. You got it, bro. Get your fucking ass all the way, all flat down, shoulders pinned back a little bit so you don't fuck up your rotator cuff. And honestly, I want to see what you could do with the paws off the chest, full range of motion. On this arching, so you have shorter range of motion, longest range of motion. What can you do for 10 reps? Paws off the chest. Then, okay, cool. But that shit counts. People, and you know damn well she's telling me, I bench 225. No, you don't. No, you don't. What are you fucking talking about? That shit don't count. Granted, I don't give a fuck what you can lift. Okay, even if you can, what does that equate to? Even if you can, if a fucking chick, I can bench 225. Okay, does that mean you can beat up them bullies? Is that what you think? Nobody cares. I don't care. Why are you caring? 9 times out of 10, you still look like shit. Like you're just a fat fuck. Like I got this one guy in my gym in the morning. He's probably my age, slightly fat as fuck, and I know he's thinking he's a powerlifting, bro. And when I say fat as fuck, well over 300 pounds, and he ain't that jacked. And the most I see him doing on the bench is like 315. Don't get me wrong, 315 it's not impressive. It's a respectable bench. But I'm like, dude, you are so goddamn fat. You should be benching 5 plates. If I was from my starting place right now to let myself bulk up as much and have as much leeway room for body fat for you, I would easily be doing fucking 4 plates. Like, what are you doing? Like, how are you that fucking fat and you're only able to bench 315? A guy who's shredded doing 315, again, that's not even impressive. It's respectable. It's respectable weight, but it's not impressive. But if the guy's lean and he's doing it for reps, this guy's doing it for only 1 or 2, just so you know, too. That's even way less impressive. He can't even do it 10 goddamn times. But he tells everybody, he tells everybody, because I can tell he's sitting there talking around, he gets the fucking fan club. Powerlifting, bro. You getting your fat ass out of bed every morning is powerlifting, you fat fuck. You look like you just got done winning a fucking pie eating contest. Nobody, if anybody bumps into you outside the gym, even knows you go to the gym. You have to tell them you do. They're thinking, Jim, what are you doing? You mean, what are you curling, 12 ounces? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, yeah, I see these clowns all the fucking time. But as soon as it's game time, they're just completely tuned the fuck out. Just useless insects that they're just making an ass out of themselves. I mean, so, anyway, Faku. Shitty form, yep. Seems like women have the best form, usually. See, the women's problem is a lot of time, what's funny, is the hardest training people in my gym, if I had to make a tier list, which I never did, but what I've seen, in the top 5, I'd say 3 of them are chicks. And again, because training hard doesn't mean how strong you are. Like, there's one chick, she can actually bench 135 like 5 times, but she's going hard, like as far like to her max all the time in training. So she's out training all you fucking goddamn lames, all you fucking pussy boys, without a goddamn doubt. But some people like that, it's not as hard because this guy can bench 3 plates. Yeah, and he's resting 5-6 minutes in between sets. He's on his fucking phone. He's flapping his gums. Like, he ain't training goddamn hard. He could just physically do it. Great. Okay, who cares? Like, what about the guy, the farm boy? And I've seen him the first day they went to the gym. Very first day, never stepped foot in the gym in their life. They are able to bench 315. He's just naturally strong. Does that mean he just worked so hard and he trained? No, he's just naturally strong. Who cares? Great. There's guys with naturally fucking 12-inch dicks. There's guys naturally fucking high IQ. Should they be given a ribbon? They didn't do anything to earn that. It was just they were born that way. Oh, you're lucky. Great. What about that? Just like everybody knows it for money. Like, nobody respects the 18-year-old. When he turns 18, daddy deposited $10 million in his fucking bank account because he's a fucking, he's a billionaire, and $10 million is nothing to him. And the 18-year-old's walking around, I'm rich, dude. What do you mean? How do you not have $10 million? Nobody respects him. But you didn't do anything to earn it, dude. It was just given to you. You know what I mean? Go in there, you're the kid. You're the 16-year-old, 120-pound kid who can barely bench 115 and 35 on each side and get up to 3 plates in 5 years. Oh, okay, now you did something. You earned that. Him, I might pick his brain if I cared about fucking moving goddamn more weights, if that was your goal. I'd be like, I'm going to ask him. I'm not going to ask the fucking fat farm boy who could do it on day 1. He doesn't know why he could do it. He was just born that way. But they get all the good job. Man, this guy's killer. What are you talking about? This guy sucks. And he's never going to be back again. He's just, the bastard in the sky decided to bless him with that for whatever the fuck reason. And he's not even going to utilize it, too. Slobbing all over the goddamn place. I'd like to hear a story or two. I told you about Fat Boy who fucking thinks he's jacked as fuck, but he's literally has to be 350 pounds. So that's hysterical, too. He has to be 350. Has to be. I mean, he's not just kind of fat. He's super fucking fat, right? And he's benching 315 for 1 or 2 reps. It's like, dude, that's not even your own body weight. What the fuck are you doing? Dude, like for example, I don't flat bench whatsoever at all because I have a torn fucking pec. And everything I do now is like really goddamn strict, and I wouldn't even dare do fucking stupid ass flat bench. But I remember I was probably weighing about 230 or so at the time. This is probably 2019, 2020. And I'm not a strong guy. Even at my strongest, I'm not considered a strong guy by any stretch. I was never strong. So I'm about 225, 230, somewhere in that area. And I remember doing close grip, not even regular, close grip for triceps, full range of fucking motion. The best I could do, I did 225 for, I think, 19. No, more than that. No, because when I tore my fucking pec, I did 235 for 20 reps. So anyways, so I'm doing shit for like 20 goddamn reps. That's my body weight or more. This fat fuck can't even do his own body weight once because there's that old thing. I remember that in high school even. That was the pass. They even say for the girls, you should be able, for upper body strength, that's how you know you're weak as fuck, just so you know, or you're too fucking fat. It does stand up, and that's like a low benchmark. You should be able to flat barbell bench press your body weight at least once. If not, you are too fat or you're too weak. Even if you're a chick. If you weigh 120 pounds, yeah, you should be able to bench 120 for a single, for a good pause off the chest, up. That's considered like you have proper upper body strength. If not, you're too goddamn weak. Get your strength up. Like that. Yeah, who the fuck can't do that? And I don't even train for fucking strength. I'm able to do my body well over 20 times. I never even tried it with traditional wide for the chest and the actual, what's my exact body weight today? Oh, well, it was 227 at the time. Let's just go 230. Let's round the fuck up. I don't know, 25, 30 fucking times? And this guy can't even do it once, but yet he goes around, I'm fucking powerlifter, bro. See that shit all the fucking time. I guarantee that you're a gym too. Just fucking smile and laugh at these fucking idiots, these fucking clowns. Because they're everywhere, goddammit. It ain't just my fucking gym. I guarantee you're fucking rolling like, oh yeah, we got that fat fuck in my gym too. Yep. They're everywhere. Comes with concerns you don't look at who put the combat scans in the morning. And don't forget them goddamn page keys. That was the very goddamn last one. Dry as fuck. Get them in, Bubbles. Later, goddammit.